We continue our discussion here on America's Forum as we welcome back Miranda Kahn and our friend Nick Tate, our Deputy Health Editor at Newsmax. Nick, thanks for staying with us. This whole notion of utilizing America's military, aren't there public health professionals in the employ of government who could perform essentially the same role?
Yes, there are, but I mean, even in a war arena, we often have contractors who will be building facilities, and my understanding is the role of the military here is not to be interacting with individual patients or at the healthcare facilities, but building these biosafety labs and these other facilities that will house what they expect is going to be a growing number of patients in West Africa. But I think there are legitimate questions about whether they'll be tasked with doing other things, as you suggested earlier, picking up bodies, involved in things that are kind of an emergency response that could, in fact, put them at risk.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, some of the people that have been coming back or getting sick have been medical professionals that are highly trained in disease prevention. So what are some of your concerns? I mean, are we at risk of an epidemic?
Well, that's the concern, is that even people who are very highly trained have become infected. This nurse in Madrid is one example. Trained to the highest levels,
right.
And yet she still was infected. She apparently took some actions that may have put her at risk. So if that's going to happen with individuals who are trained and are very, very high alert, you do wonder about some of the military folks and others who are going to West Africa who do not have that training.
Let's talk about that nurse again in Spain that was infected. She wasn't quite sure how she was infected. Can you explain that a little more? They're
still doing the pathology on the etiology to try to find out what happened, but the latest reports, the reports this morning, were that she took one of her gloved hands and touched her face with a hand that may have either been exposed to Ebola, a patient, or fluids from a patient, or in a room. She may have been in a room where there was a patient, and so taking that gloved hand, which is protective, and touching her face, which is unprotected, may have been enough to transfer the virus.
There's talk they're going to put, I guess they've decided to put down her dog, her pet dog.
That's right.
Is that an overreaction or a necessary precaution?
Well, the truth is, if they wanted to, they could take that dog and isolate that dog for the 21 days to make sure that that dog does not have Ebola. The science is not real clear on whether you can transmit Ebola between dogs and humans, but it reflects the degree of concern and the degree of, indeed, panic over Ebola that folks are talking about not taking any chances at all.
Trying to dispel panic. Our president spoke about this crisis on Monday. Let's take a listen to what the president had to say.
I'm going to be putting a lot of pressure on my fellow heads of state and government around the world to make sure that they are doing everything that they can to join us in this effort. We're also going to be working on protocols to do additional passenger screening, both at the source and here in the United States. All of these things make me confident that here in the United States, at least, the chances of an outbreak of an epidemic here are extraordinarily low.
So the president saying he's looking for international help. In the minute that remains, who's going to help us internationally with this?
Well, I think that we have our usual eyes that we return to, and we'll see whether they have the resources and the wherewithal to help us. The truth is that we should have taken a stronger leadership role here. We shouldn't have waited to jump into this at the last minute, which is what's happening. And in my opinion, I think we should have been more aggressive earlier on. We could have helped contain the virus earlier on. That's my opinion. The other point that I wanted to make is that I do believe that some of the things that are happening now are the right steps. The question is, once the cat is out of the bag, so to speak, you really have a hard time controlling it and curtailing it.
Newsmax Deputy Health Editor Nick Tate, thanks very much for your insights. And you didn't sugarcoat anything, pal.
No, and you're very conservative, you know.
On this stuff, I don't like to raise alarm levels, but I think they need to be high.
Well, what's your take on it? Why don't you tweet us your thoughts at Newsmax TV, # America's Forum.
Technology gives you security. Technology gives you control. And now, technology gives you home security and control in a new and revolutionary way. Introducing Plug and Protect from LiveWatch Security, an easy-to-use wireless security system customized just for your home, controlled from any smartphone, tablet, or computer, and monitored by professionals 24/7. Go to livewatch.com to get Plug and Protect interactive security delivered to your door. Arm or disarm your system from anywhere. Lock or unlock your doors. Turn your lights off or on. Even oversee your home with live video. With Plug and Protect, your security system is configured, tested, and then shipped directly to your home. No wires, no installers, just peel and place. Go to livewatch.com because with Plug and Protect, we customize your security to fit your home. The Plug and Protect secret is technology. With technology, you buy airline tickets without a travel agent. You trade stocks without a stockbroker. Now, with Plug and Protect, you can protect your home without an installer, pushy salesman, or a long contract.
Every day, the kids got out of school before I left work. I worried whether they were home okay. But then I found Plug and Protect from LiveWatch. And now I see when they open the front door, so I know they're home safe. LiveWatch helps me stay in touch and in control.
Founded by a paramedic in Kansas, serving tens of thousands of homes in all 50 states, and trusted by policemen and firemen throughout the country, LiveWatch is the new choice for home security. No door-to-door salespeople, no messy installers, no long-term contracts, just Plug and Protect. Now you too can enjoy the home security and control you want for your family. Try Plug and Protect in your home for a full 90 days. Included is our hassle-free guarantee. Go to livewatch.com. Plug and Protect is not available in stores, so go to livewatch.com right now. That's livewatch.com.
I was having trouble getting out of bed in the morning because my back hurt so bad.
The Sleep Number bed conforms to you. Wake up in the morning with no back pain.
Do you toss and turn, wake up with back pain? If so, call us now. You'll learn how the Sleep Number bed helps relieve back pain by allowing you to adjust the firmness and support to conform to your body for a more proper spinal alignment. Just look at this research. 93% of participants experienced back pain relief. Plus, it's a great value because it costs about the same as an innerspring, yet lasts twice as long. So if you want to sleep better or find relief for your bad back, call now.
Call 1-800-976-7120 for your free information kit with brochure, price list, and models. Call now and we'll include a free $50 savings card. Call 1-800-976-7120 now for your free information and this free $50 savings card. Call now.
Welcome back to America's Forum with Miranda Kahn, J.D. Hayworth here. Now, we know when we're away from this anchor desk that during the morning there are different chores people have to perform. So if you got to step away for a few minutes, just make sure you're back for hour 3. Doesn't mean hour 2 is not going to be important, but in hour 3, we're going to visit with our good friend Dick Morris. His new book, #1 on Amazon.com. The book is called Power Grab, Obama's Dangerous Plan for a One-Party Nation.
And
it's a
not
great
because
read.
you got all the copies either.
No, I tell you, a lot of people are reading this because it's a short book, but it gets right to the point. Dick Morris, a skilled political consultant, steps back, takes the historic view of what could happen if Mr. Obama has his way despite the upcoming midterms where Republicans are expected to do well. You can get your copy at the website powergrab411.com. A lot of stuff in the news today, but you've got a very heartwarming story.
Yeah, I do. I'd like to share it with all of you. Well, the NBA's Utah Jazz gave one little boy a day he'll never forget. The Jazz signed 5-year-old cancer patient J.P. Gibson to a one-day contract to play for them, and the results, well, they'll make you smile. Take a look.
Working through the big man. Novak misses on the steal. He goes by Exum. Gobert is there. He slides by Gobert. He rises to the rim and hammers. J.P. Gibson with a two-hand flush.
How you like that? How you like that slam dunk right there? Look at him. Given 5. What a cute little boy. Gibson was diagnosed 2 years ago with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He was invited by the team through their program, Anything Can Be, a project that creates storybooks for kids with cancer about their dreams and wishes. And who can say they were professionally signed at 5 years old? And this is definitely a great memory for J.P. Gibson and his family.
Absolutely, his
great
family
to see that.
with dealing with this illness. And
yeah, it's heart-wrenching, so it's so nice to see him smile. I guess he has this deal with his mom that he has to play so many hours of dunking, playing basketball at night before he goes to bed.
Oh, cool.
So.
One more time, instant replay.
There you
JP
go.
up. There's the slam. Mercy.
What a cutie. See, I should have let you tell the story because you were a former sports broadcaster.
The operative term, not so much sports broadcasting, but YOU, as in you. Because you contact us via Twitter and other social media about the stories we're reporting on.
Right.
And you're reacting to the Supreme Court's non-decision on gay marriage. Let's go to those comments, beginning with Bingo George 4. If we change the definition of marriage to include gay couples, it should be decided by the citizens, not the courts.
He Has Risen says the Constitution is not understood anymore. The Supreme Court does not have and was not designed to have the power to overturn state constitutional amendments or court rulings within said states. Federal Supreme Court was to decide on federal law only, not state laws and state constitutions.
Eric of Missouri sees it this way. Let us be clear. The issue is legal marriage for taxation purposes. The Bible and religion has nothing to do with it. The law does not deny traditional marriage. Marriage is performed in a religious setting, nor does it force you to marry someone of the same sex. Marriage equality is about a legal status.
Blueberry Sailor says there is nothing in the U.S. Constitution that says who can and cannot get married. The Supreme Court got it correct. We do not need to personally approve same-sex marriage, but we do need to understand that all of this does not affect you or me personally. So please chill out and get concerned about something that really matters.
Even if we followed that logic, live and let live, what's next? Polyamory? Multiple marriage? Do you say goodbye to monogamy?
I think Bill McCollum had it right the other day when he said that is the direction where the country is headed. You've got 30 states that now approve it, whether you like it or you don't.
Well, no, that deals with same-sex marriage. The question is, what happens next? We can't answer that right now, but we can tell you what's coming up next. Hour 2 of America's Forum. Stay with us right here on Newsmax TV.